Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Let me know, I see some new faces, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Taylor. This is My Plant Wagon. We're a small family business based out of Rockwall, Texas. Shipping gorgeous houseplants directly to your doorstep. If you are new here, let me know if you see the notes here. It should show a coupon that you can claim. It's supposed to be a pop-up option that you can just click and claim. But it's my first round here, so first round trying a coupon on there. Hey Bev, how are you? Welcome in. How's your Thursday going? I was about to say weekend, but it's like I'm already in weekend mode. So I figured I'm finally gonna do some of my starts for the veggies. Got some veggie starts, not starts, but seeds that I figured would start here. It's a little early, but why not? Why not? Hey April, I see you there. Over on TikTok, is it showing the coupon in the corner? Let me know up here if it is. Same with Whatnot. Let me know if it's showing the claimable coupon in the notes. So I've pulled out all the ones that I could start right now. It's a little, like I said, a little early, but it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt. These are a little bit slower to the growth. So 3, 6, 9, 12. 6, 9, 12. 12 options. A lot of seeds each. I've got more trays though, so I think I'll do maybe 2 seeds to a pod. Maybe 3 seeds to a pod. Hey Danny, how are you? I see you there. Welcome in, welcome in. Ready for the weekend, right? Figured I'd pop on Thursday. I normally used to do Thursday shows. Now that we're starting to ramp back up, we'll start Thursdays again. I might try to do daily again going forward, but we'll see. We'll see. It's about the mood, right? Gotta be in the mood. Gotta be in the mood. I'm a little camera shy as is, so actually getting on and getting on is the hard part. It's like it's not so bad once I get on, but what are the coupons on Whatnot? Let me know. It should be in the corner under notes. If you hit the notes button, it should have a little pop up that allows you to claim it. What starts am I doing? I'm doing some of the vegetables. Some vegetables. I haven't decided exactly which ones, but I'm for sure tomato and then bell pepper, and probably lettuce and broccoli. I've got a couple tomatoes, a couple lettuce. The rest are just maybe fill. I've got like 1,000,000 seeds though, so I really need to start using these seeds. You're gonna do it this weekend? Yeah, I was like, it's a little early, but I'm anxious about it. I want to get it going. I don't want to miss it this year. You go to Wallet and put in save 15 for the promo code. You can, yes, you can. I believe. Now, it should in the notes allow you to just click it. Is it not working with the just click function? Am I supposed to put parentheses? Let me try putting parentheses and see if it works. Oh, I can't type over, lean it over. I need the slash. Update. All right. Now I changed it. Let me know now if it updated, if it's any different. Hey, Lemmy, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. For anyone new on TikTok, if you haven't followed us over to Whatnot, that's our backup for when they take TikTok away. It's got, what, 68 days and counting, and there's no way to update it. So once we start hitting glitches and errors, we're going to have to start leaning away from it. So check my bio if you need the link for that. You'll get a coupon for new users, get a $15 coupon. Can't send heart me's or nothing. Did you get locked, April? Did you get locked? You've got to order seeds too? Ooh, you still got time. You still got time. You still got another month or so at least. But I'm getting a head start. I was like, I could always go from start to finish indoors if I had to, so I'm not too worried about it. Let me know if the updated coupon in the notes allows you to click it now. It's supposed to be just a claim button. But I added the parentheses. Maybe I was supposed to put parentheses around it. Can't buy coins, sub, or nothing. Oh no! Oh no! Did you get locked? Did you get locked? The coupon's working in TikTok. Awesome. Good. Good. So I know it works on that side. I just need to know about Whatnot. Let me know if it's working on the Whatnot side. So I went ahead, got my dirt. Just use a regular potting soil. You don't got to do anything crazy when you're doing seed starts. They don't really need a ton of nutrients. They just need something kind of finer. Now potting soil can be a little dense. So mixing in for seeds, not a big deal. For seeds, it's not a big deal. But once I go in the ground, I like a garden mix, a lot more of the compost mixture. And then for house plants, I like to use a coco coir or a different type of substrate that doesn't retain too much water. This potting mix will retain a little too much water for tropical house plants. It works over there too. Awesome. Awesome. Good to hear. So how's everybody doing today? What have you guys been up to this weekend? For me, I've been spring cleaning in January because I'm so hopeful for spring. I'm ready for spring. I'm already getting the cleaning out of the way. I say that, but it's dirty again 2 days later. Like I didn't clean it all. You can send Whatnot links. Awesome. Thank you, Lemmy. Thank you. If you could spam it every now and then in chat too. That way I don't get blacklisted by saying it. Saying it, you'll see they take me off the For You page. We'll drop down to like 10 people. TikTok's picky. Any Monstera Albos? I don't have Albo, but I have Thai Constellation and Mint. Oh, you know what? I didn't put the shop on. I didn't put the shop on Whatnot. I've got to upload the items. I always forget. Create. I don't import from inventory. Got about 40 items. I'm missing the pottery and then a couple outliers. I'm going to upload them right now in the buy now option. Now, tomorrow and Saturday we'll do dollar auctions. I have a few dollar auctions to end the live. But today we'll just offer the buy nows. All right, let's see. There we go. Now we have a shop on Whatnot. I knew I was missing something. Hey, Allocatia, welcome in. Long time no see. How you been? How do you find out if you did? I'm not too sure. Don't ask me. I'm the wrong one on the technology side. I barely keep up with the lives and the changings on that. Awesome, Seed. How you doing? Appreciate that. I told myself I was supposed to post this weekend on YouTube, and I totally blanked on that. So I'm gonna try to get one this weekend going. Get a longer form video going. Do I have any pet-friendly trailing plants? The only ones that come to mind are the Hoyas. I have the Hoya rope and the Obovata variegated. The inner variegated. And that one's, I think I left it on sale and coupon sale, so that one's a lot cheaper than it's supposed to be. I don't know why I'm being so sparing. Come on. I'm not gonna make a mess. Mess is half the fun. Mess is half the fun. New referral, thank you. Welcome in, Andrew. How you doing? Hey, Donna. How's your week going? You guys do anything exciting so far this week? Just a lot of work? We had a storm this last couple days. So I got to play extra hermit. Remember if it's going. Oh, I've been there. I'm there regularly. I get that. It's going. I get that. Sometimes that's all we could ask for, though. It's like, come on next week. Come on, spring. Come on, spring. Hoyas are pet friendly. Yes, they are. The Hoyas are pet friendly. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything else there. I think Hoya is the only one right now that is pet friendly on my catalog that's trailing. It's been a strange week. Doing well though. Strange week. Bad. That sounds like bad strange. It's like there's good strange and bad strange. I can't make it too easy on you now. Some comments have been filtered. Uh-oh. Who's being naughty in the chat? Who got filtered? I've noticed TikTok has been a lot stricter with their filtering and moderation lately too. Which I don't know how when they can't update. Like you can't. I guess the last update was on the 19th. So, do I happen to stash that Ethereum for you? I see some behind me. I have the Forgetty Eye, and then I have the Mix. I have a handful of Mix. I thought you were interested in the Mix. And then I have a Winlinger. That's only Ethereum's left. I haven't taken the Winlinger off, or the I think I took one Forgetty Eye off in case. But I thought I remember you saying you wanted to mix one. Let me know if something's changed or I misunderstood, so I can adjust it. The mix one I don't have listed currently though. I have it on Whatnot listed though, just not over here on TikTok. All right, 20 years later, now that I've got the seeds put or the soil put. Yes, please. Which one? Which one? Just let me know. Just let me know, and then when you make your order, add it in the order notes. Which ones we're subbing, or which one you're not subbing, and like, well, I guess no, you're not subbing. You're straight for a replacement. So just add it in the order notes as a reminder, though. I can get forgetful. It's like I sleep and then nope, there goes everything. Half the last day. Moving back to Whatnot, the mix. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I've got the mix. I don't have all the mix listed. Do I have a Prince of Orange? I sold my. Do I? No, I sold the last one last week. Sold the last one the last weekend. One last one, and it shipped out Monday. You know what? I didn't have the heat pack over there. Let me put the heat pack on TikTok. There we go. Now I got the heat pack on there. There we go. You want to see the Pink Illusion, the Ethereum, or the Syngonium? Sure. Got pink and green in the same tray. So Pink Illusion are the ones in the bottom. Ones in the bottom there, and they range. You get blushes of pinks and greens. And then you've got Green Illusion, which is the kind of inverse, the opposite. You get a pink vein, a slight pink veining on the green leaves. Pink Illusion, Green Illusion. Do I have Ponytail Palms or Monsteras? I have Monsteras, but I am sold out of Ponytail Palms. I was going to do a restock today, but that got pushed back. So I'll be doing a restock early on early next week. So I should be able to maybe get some more Ponytail Palms and other varieties that are more staples, more common. But yes, anything y'all see in the shop icons you want to see up close, don't hesitate. Pop it in the chat. We'll take a closer look at it. While I'm showing our Syngoniums, I also have milk confetti, and then not holly, moonlight. I think I have one. I have one white butterfly too, I think. So those are the rest of the Syngoniums that we have available. All right, so let's start with tomato. That'll be the first ones we plant. But Monsteras, I do have Burromark's Flame, Standeliana, Variegated, Thai Constellation, Mint Monstera, Deliciosa, in Peru. What kind of tomato? The one I have are Marglobe and Red Cherry. Cherry's my favorite. I love the cherries. They don't even make it in the house. You pick them off the vine and pop in them as I pick them. So those are my favorite. I don't have to fill them up all the way either. And the strawberries. I love strawberries, but they don't do very good out here. I guess I should try them indoors now that I have the whole indoor setup. They just don't do well outdoors here. So, is 2 a tray enough? Yeah, let's do. I feel like 3. Let's do 3. 3 a pod. 3 a pod too much? That sounds maybe. I don't know. I normally do like 2 or 3 of each. Yeah, I do 3 of each. And that one got like 5. One got like 4. They're kind of small, so they're getting what they're getting. 3 might have been too much. We got to start ours all over this year, so it'll be 2 or 3 years before. Yes, yes. That's the downside is the strawberries take a few years. The if you buy them already in like the 4-inch starts, they'll produce that year. But if you get like bare root, which is the most common way to get them, you got to wait a couple years. I probably should bring in a batch of bare root and grow them out because, like I said, I got the indoor setup, so it'd be an easier grow, much easier grow here. Oh, did I miss someone asked about the pink illusion again? What am I planting? Oh, we're doing some veggies today. Need something pink. Right now, the pink illusion Syngonium's about the only pink I have in stock. Let's see. Let's do a quick once over. I've got red heart philodendron. That's reddish. Red sun philodendron, which is a deep red as well. The elongated leaves versus the short, bigger leaves. Pink though. Pink. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have pink wise is that Syngonium. You know what? I have a ficus has a little bit of pink on it. Ferns, I have staghorn and bird's nest at the moment. Staghorn and bird's nest fern. Only one, I think one bird's nest left. 2 staghorn maybe. These have a tiny blushing of pink. They're still a little smaller, but a little bit of that pink blushing on these. That's a ficus ruby. They get a little bit of a pink underleaf too. They can get kind of from green leaves to kind of a variegated tone like that one there. I need to put the heart leaf and the Brazil in, and then the bird's nest fern. Make sure I added both of those. There is bird's nest fern, and there's the staghorn fern. Staghorn. Those two are the easier ferns. They're my favorite variety of fern because they're a lot hardier than all the other fern counterparts. So I need to check Brazil. So I do have a 4-inch Brazil. But 2. Look at our Brazil. Brazil's such a reliable plant. What lighting do you use for seedlings? These are actually little seed trays. It has a little 1 foot light. I'll show you in a second. It's in the light section of our catalog there. So 2 Brazil and 2 heartleaf. Brazil's thirsty though. 2 Brazil and 2 heartleaf. Let me show you the trays come all inclusive. Comes with, I want to say all inclusive, but the light. It comes with the light in the water tray that goes under. They have a hole so that way it doesn't leak and can maintain that moisture for you. And then the tops come with a light already attached and then vent holes. So that's one of them I'm using. I also have the cheaper alternative, just the actual 64 pod seed tray, which is just the plastic tray. Nothing crazy. Where are we located? We're in Rockwall, Texas. Rockwall, Texas, y'all. Alright, maybe I should have put 2 in a pod because I'm running out. I'll have to fill out the rest of the tray with something else. Where did I stop? Those are done. This one needs to. Last, oh no, I got a little bit left. A little bit left. Maybe I'll fill out the tray. Rockwall, yes, it is a prettier area. We're technically right outside Rockwall. I'm in Fate technically, but no one knows where Fate is. It's got a pretty little harbor over there on the lake. I'm pretty reclusive though, so I just keep to myself over here. Okay, well I ran out and I've got the top still. Oh well. We'll fill that with something random. So let's label so I don't. It's not a bad thing. What's not a bad thing, Lemmy? I have another month before I start any tomatoes. I'm supposed to wait another month, but I got ahead of myself. What am I planting? Veggies right now. I'm planting some veggies. I like I said, I got ahead of myself. It's a little early, but I got excited, so we decided to do some veggies. I wish I had only done half a tray, but oh well. Oh well. I'll just use them all up. We'll save the other tomatoes. We'll use our other tray with the other tomatoes. I like the okay, label first before I forget. Label first. I'm terrible at remembering. You're waiting on seed catalogs. I got a pack of veggies. My mom brought me a bunch of veggies and a couple herbs, and then I had a lot left over from previous seasons. I have a whole box full of seeds too. So I want to start. I'm excited about the flowers too. The flowers, I'm just going to take over to that. I have a kind of two little mini garden sets. I'm going to take the flowers and just dump them all in and hope for the best. Let it just be a wildflower garden over there. I thought about it, so okay, maybe I'll do rows, and then it's like that's too much effort. We'll just throw it in there, put a little topsoil, and hope for the best. I'm trying to get some compost from my parents' house to use because when we did the compost last year, the tomatoes, the rabbits ate. They just devoured all the tomatoes, which I have a lot of rabbits here, so I wonder if that's gonna be a problem this year. But the tomatoes, most of the okra, but the pumpkins just took off. Took off. Watermelon and pumpkin just took off. You have to dig up half the backyard. You got to do it in the dinosaur costume or it doesn't count. You excited to see how it goes, Lemmy? For me? Oh, for me. That way, it can't go bad. I mean, it can't go bad. All right, got my label so I don't forget. Ventilation, hydration, and stuff. Oh, that's why you want to dig up the yard? You got to put in all the... Have him do it in the dinosaur suit, right? Or it doesn't count. It doesn't count if he doesn't. So let's top it now. I'll top it. I need to get more soil. This isn't going to make a third tray. This is going to be barely enough for all these. I don't know. I don't have a whole nother half. I only put half in the bucket. Challenge accepted. The first day you're going to pop it. It pops the suit the first day. It's planted with the Triceratops. Dinosaur gardening. Extra hydrate. Do it on a windy day so it's bouncing around, going crazy. You want to see the Birkin? Yeah, I have a Birkin left. Yeah, I do. Let's show you the Birkin. I have a couple options actually. Let's see what we got. So tomato, cherry. So I have one Birkin coming, or that's ready, and then I have another one coming up in a couple weeks. We'll do a T-Rex for the next one. You have options. You got some options now. So that's the Birkin. Only the one right now available. Don't hesitate. If there is something y'all want to see in the shop below or to the side, let me know. Let me know. We'll take a closer peek at it. It's what we're here for. Here to sell some plants. I don't know why I finished filling the top trays. Those are empty. I had to put something in those. So, I want peppers. Peppers are more important. Let's do peppers first. Carla, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Thank you, Lemmy, for the shout out there. So we are planting some veggies. Some veggies today. I'm going to do 2 in each for this one. You know what? We'll do 3. I like 3s. This one, it's not going to fill it up, though. So I've ran out of TV show series that I was watching. So I'm on kind of a lull right now. I just started. I thought it was a movie. So I watched the thing was called Goosebumps, which I was like, okay, I mean, it was something popular back in the day. I didn't love the books. But something new that popped up. I thought it was a movie. I was like, holy crap, this is a sucky ending for a movie. And then it's like, oh, it's a TV series. It has Ross in it, so I mean, how could I pass up watching Ross? How many am I putting per cell? I'm doing 3 again. 3 seeds per cell. 2 is probably plenty, but I don't like doing 1 because there is a propagation rate. Not all seeds are going to take. So you're looking at about, what, an 80 to 90% propagation, and for all these heirloom seeds especially, but some seeds have quite low, like 50, 60% propagation rate. But I could always thin them out, and then 3 to a pot, even if they all sprout, isn't overwhelming. I can separate them later if need be, or cut them out and thin them out. Just ensures that every cell in here is going to have growth, though. So I hate having a half-empty cell, or half-empty tray if they didn't all propagate, and then you're sitting there having to care for the whole tray every time either way. So might as well ensure every cell is going to have something in it, you know. Normally there's plenty of seeds. A lot of the time when I plant outside, if I'm planting outside, I throw the seeds, I cover it, and call it a day. It's like they do what they want to do, like they're supposed to do. They only have one job. They'll do it. They'll grow. You don't have to try too hard sometimes. It's like I'm sad I let all my seeds I harvested from our pumpkins, and well, not cucumbers, but pumpkins. Ton of seeds. Harvested a ton of seeds from them. I let them rot. They got moldy. I don't have any pumpkin seeds that from the ones we grew. I filled up the same amount. With other things like carrots, it's more of a hope for the best and thin them out. Yeah. Well, yeah. Carrots is, yeah. I thought I had carrots in here. It's too early for carrots though. I do have carrots, but yeah, those are just I'm gonna throw them in the garden. I'm not gonna try to do cells with the carrots. Some items don't transplant as well either, so it's like tomato, jalapeno, easy. They do well transplanting. They do well starting indoors. Some other plants, carrots are one of those I find better just to go straight in the ground, especially if you have a very nutrient-rich compost or something to put it in. Yeah, normally I do direct, Lemmy. I was bored and I got the trays and like, why not? I was like, I could use it for propagations, but then I've got to cut them down kind of small, and it seems like overkill. So I have propagations to work on too. We might grab some propagations too next. So you know what I've got. Okay, label first. Label first. California Wonder. California Wonder. Herbs and flowers. The yeah, herbs. A lot of herbs. I mean, yeah, yeah. There's a couple that do well in starts and propagate or transplanting, but herbs I like it directed to things that are super small too, like even like the chives or onions or normally lettuce. Lettuce I would go straight. We have a short season for lettuce, so it gets really hot and they just melt. They don't do well over here, so you got to start them early. What else would? Oh, I love cilantro. I love me some cilantro. Oh, medicinal herbs too. Okay, okay. Hey Beth, welcome in. How you doing? We're just relaxing, doing some seed starts here today. So this one is bell pepper. So I gotta write it here. So for everyone on TikTok, the coupon, and actually on Whatnot as well, the coupon in the corner, that is good through the weekend. It is good through the weekend. It does apply to all of our products from our shop. So all the planters, all the pottery. I'm sorry, the pottery. The planters are the pottery. All the plants and all the planters. All of those, you'll get that 20% off all weekend. But it is this weekend only. It does expire on Sunday at midnight. Don't know what time zone, but one of those time zones at midnight. Let's top off some soil. Let's get some more soil. Might be able to do a third tray. I only have 2 of the lighted trays here, but I really don't need the light. I have plenty of other light. The light's extra. I guess that means I can not put them on the usual shelves. I can put them down there out of the way. Right. I got plenty for a third tray. Maybe even a fourth. Hey, Jims. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How's your week going? What is Anthurium mix? It is a poppy velvet mix. I'll show it. Poppy Mora. So it's a semi-velvet. So I'll show you the name first. You can make out that name. So a poppy sub, it's a Moria velvet, and then it's a semi-velvet. Still get a bit of color with the new growth, and then a semi-velvet leaf there. So that's the Anthurium mix. I just labeled it mix instead of trying to put that long, huge cross name. Yeah, you love that one? That is a pretty one. What's the first in front of you for? What's the dirt in front of me for? Oh, I'm doing veggies. I'm planting veggies today. Planting some veggies. Here, I'll show you this guy. This guy's scaled up dramatically. So that's not the normal size one, but that's what the next stage of them looks like. That semi-velvet. Yeah, we're doing some veggies, planting seeds. It's a little early, so don't judge me. How much? It's listed currently. I think I have it listed at 40. But then you got the coupon right now. What do I have it listed at, actually? Let me pin it. 45, and then with the coupon. Or I just on Whatnot. I'm on both. I'm dual streaming. Welcome over to TikTok, Tracy. Though we are dual streaming today. So far, I've got tomatoes and bell peppers. We just finished planting both of them. I've got an open row on both though, so I need another to fill. I have another tomato, so maybe I'll fill the rest with tomato. Because broccoli, lettuce, cauliflower, kale, spinach, cabbage, eggplant will match. Brussels sprouts, no, those are going to be more like lettuce. Yeah, so I'll just do the other tomato. So Marglobe. I didn't know that was a thing. You didn't know what was a thing? Planting veggies? We start them indoors. It doesn't. Oh, dual streaming. Oh, we're planting veggies. Yes. I mean, some people start them indoors. Again, I'm a little early. I normally just go straight in the ground, but the dual streaming. Yes, I'm on 2 phones. That's why you see every now and then I kind of look back and forth. But we've got our sale going. This is our sale weekend. This weekend. 20% off on TikTok, and then the 15 off the Whatnot. Whatnot prices are ever so slightly cheaper. Go to your wallet and okay, yeah. Is it not showing? You're supposed to just be able to click it, but I must have did it wrong. So I have to go in when I get off, check and see what's going on with that because it's supposed to be just a clickable. You hit the show notes, and then you're supposed to just be able to click it, and it take you straight to the wallet and add it. But I must have typed it wrong. It's supposed to be some kind of cheat code I was supposed to put in. All right, so this is Marglobe. Where they go there? Tomato. Marglobe. What day do I ship? Monday, Tuesday. Actually, today's Thursday. I'll ship a couple tomorrow, actually, too. So if you have a preference, put it in the order notes or send me a message if you rather Monday. But I have today's Thursday, so I have to ship today's orders by Monday. So I normally try to do Monday, especially if it's a more sensitive plant. That way it's just a one less day in transit for the Sunday weekend day. Thank you, Lemmy. Thank you, Lemmy, for posting that code for me. So you confirmed it is working. You don't have to type coupon first. Just save. All right, Mark Globes. I need 2 labels for this one. I guess I can just leave it. Those are obviously going to be peppers. Peppers look obviously different. These are the same tomatoes. It's just safe. All right, awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll make an adjustment on the notes after. Oh, nab that pothos. Awesome. You know what? There was a pothos. What pothos did you get? I saw it pop up, but it went too quick. What type of pothos was that? You know, I only have 2 types. I only have 2 types, I think. I gotta show you because those pothos are gorgeous. They're huge. You're getting like 4 or 5 in each in this one. I still have a lot left over. More in that one. All right, we'll put those in another pot. It allowed you to enter it. Awesome. It was an offer. Let's see. I don't know if I can see the offers in here. I have so much trouble finding those offers after. So right now I'm doing a straight sale. I'm doing flat sale. Just my flat 20% off. So I can't do any offers at the moment. And you just get the flat 20% off, which brings it down to pretty much what your offer was anyway. So do I have monkey tails? I do not. They don't ship very well, so I normally don't carry monkey tails. What are we potting up tonight? We did tomatoes and bell peppers. Tomatoes and bell peppers. We did some veggies. You're going to have to buy that in the AM. Will you please hold that for me? So, growing. Which one are you talking about? Which one are you talking about, growing? Let me know. I don't mind holding. But you were asking about the enjoys. These are my last 2 enjoys, and I'll show you the other one. I only have 2 at the moment. Oh, no, I got extra. I already got them off. I already got a few of them off. I think I only have like 2 or 3 listed, and I have like 12. So yeah, just remind me tomorrow. But those are the enjoys. Look at those huge things. And then I'm going to show you the other one I have. You want to see the 6-inch Calathea? Sure thing. I'll show that next. Let me show that other pothos if I still have it. And I have some gold in they're a little small. I'll wait till they get a little bigger. My other pothos I have, last one is a neon. My last neon pothos. Let's show those Calathea next. Calathea up next. So, Calathea, I have 3 options. So, this one here is the variegated rabbit's foot or variegated Maranta. Get rid of that old leaf he's dropping. You don't need no yellow leaf. So variegated Maranta, you get the cream tones and yellow tones and light green tones with that one. That's a variegated Maranta, variegated rabbit's foot. I also have Stromata and Burl Marx Calathea. Those are those 2. Burl Marx and Stromata. Those are my 6-inch Calathea. I have 1 more 4-inch. I have 2 more 4-inch options actually, but one's not listed. I'll show that next. So Burl Marx, and Stromata. These both need a little more humidity than the Maranta. Then the Maranta is a little more forgiving option. Now, my 4-inch Calathea, I have 1 last lemon lime Maranta. And then I have peacock. Peacock. These I need to list. I forgot to list those. So I'll get these listed. If you want, I'll tell you what to buy as a substitute for the peacock. But I have 4-inch peacock. The rabbit's foots grow wild. They grow wild. Do you still have that one you got that you propagated from our early days from when we first met? That was Lemmy's first plant, was a rabbit's foot Maranta. She won as a giveaway. That was the first time we met. Yes, and a hanging basket and another 4-inch. It's gone into a hanging basket now. It's grown that much. I know you propagated it. I remember you doing a video of propagating it, and it got really big. All right, I don't gotta fill those up anymore. Worried about humidity? Greystone for with the calatheas. Yeah, if you're looking for one that's a little more forgiving, the Marantas, that lemon lime, and then the rabbit's foot. Those Maranta styles are a little more forgiving with the humidity. They still like a little higher humidity, but they're nowhere near as dramatic as the other calathea counterparts. Oh, the memories, right? Right, right, Lemmy. I feel like that was ages ago now. At first, it's like you blink and has it been a year? Like it's been a year, and now it's only been a year. I feel like I've been doing this my whole life. So we got our bell peppers. I'm gonna mark that one. So Marglobe, tomato Marglobe. Guess I should have only written on one side. That way I could use the other side next time. But yeah, it's not as fussy, right? Let me right on with that. Thank you, Lemmy, for the daily heart me. Appreciate that. We're at 37. Up to 37 daily heart me's. Don't forget, if you get a chance, tap the screen. Tap the screen. Free. It's free. Help push us to more plant family. I need to start doing the giveaways based on taps again. We'll do that. We'll start that tomorrow. We'll do one of those tomorrow. 15 months. Oh, 15 months. 15 months and hopefully another 15 more. At least. I was like, keep going. Now again, we want to sell it short. 15 months isn't that long. All right, you know what? This is connected, so. But here, I'll show it off. So, this was our seed trays we're working with. We actually have it on the TikTok shop if anyone is interested. If you want to nab your own. The coupon doesn't work with this one, though. Looks like they're $30, 28 bucks. Comes with the tray, the tags, so you can label your items, and then the water tray. You got a water tray for the bottom, and then your seed tray. And the best part is the lid. You get 2 lights. Comes with the lights, the vent hole. So I'll water that in a little bit. We'll close that up, let that humidity stay. You know what? Let me put it where it's going first, since there's 2. We'll put them down. I need a water. Yeah, we'll put them over here. I'll remember to water them. I'm probably not going to remember to water them. So I can put these on a non-lighted shelf. I have a lot of shelves that don't have lights yet. I have a lot of little shelves that don't have lights. All right, you know what? I have enough dirt for one more tray. You're back. Welcome back, Danny. Welcome back. Planty things, you're all done? You're ready to start planting seeds then? Your seed tray already have sprouts in 2 days? In 2 days? That's fast. That's fast. Now, humidity, heat. Now, humidity is not huge, but heat. Heat really helps. So a lot of people don't realize that is the cold keeps the seeds from absorbing as quick and taking as fast. But especially in a room indoors, and then when I close it off, the humidity in here gets really hot too. Really helps take off. Would I have Manjula? I don't yet. I'm actually okay. I'm trying to bring in a batch. I'm trying to bring them in. Hopefully, I can get them in a couple weeks, but we'll see. We'll see. Trying to bring the Manjula pothos in. Right now, I currently only have Enjoy and Neon at the moment. Enjoy and Neon. You have the heat mats. Yes, I have the heat mats too now. I have them on my Corm starts though. I'll show you the Corm starts, but we've got our Alocasia starts, a bunch of little pink princess, ton of little pink. They already got some pink on their legs. So we got our pink princess going. I have the heat mat under these right now. I have two, so I'll probably put one on the seed trays too and put them under, so I can kind of share a little bit. They don't have to completely engulf it. But yes, heat makes a huge difference. A huge difference. Collards, collard greens. I didn't. Maybe I don't. I feel like I saw that one. I might have that one. I need to pull out this too. I have here. Well, you think I'm joking? Let me show you. So I got this. A ton of veggies in there. Ton of veggies. That's where I pulled these out of. Ton of veggies. Ton of veggies. Like still so much left. So we're just gonna go crazy in the garden. I'm gonna try. I'm even debating is like, how much yard can I sacrifice? Because the thing is that I have a sprinkler system, and it's one of those soft line sprinkler systems. So I'm always paranoid about digging. Question: what temps are good for my greenhouse? I'm thinking about. Where'd it go? Thinking about moving them all in soon. Depends what you're really using, what you're doing it for. 80s ideally, around this kind of 70 to 90. You don't really want to get past 90, so you need some ventilation as well. A lot of tropicals will like that kind of high 70s, low 80s for ideal, but majority of my plants, Danny. Yeah, that's kind of a rule of thumb. Not exact, but I'm not a very precise individual currently. There's a lot of mist in cover of seed tray. Do you think that's okay? Like humidity is great. Humidity is fine. Now, if you notice it's starting to build up and make bigger droplets and all, you might open the vent a little bit. But humidity is great for starts. Great for starts. Now, once they pop, or if they are taking a while to pop and staying wet too long, you might have some mold buildup or whatnot. But it's not too difficult to grab a copper fungicide. Really easy, just to add on top to be, even as a preventative, really. I guess end of March would be best. No heating methods really yet. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Is like, it's a little early in the season to go out already. Now if you're doing starts and all, like veggies and herbs, you can you buy another month or two earlier. But March probably before you put your tropicals out there. Kind of, again, depending on your zone, where you're at, and your temperatures. Like here in Texas, we get freeze in February sometimes, so it really kind of throws things for a loop. But yeah, too much mist isn't too difficult of an issue. Just as long as it's not a persistent issue where you're starting to build mold. Yeah, but again, mold you can offset with that copper fungicide. There's natural options too if you prefer, but don't do the whole cinnamon. Don't sprinkle cinnamon on your plants. Don't sprinkle sugar or cinnamon or any organic material from the kitchen. Like all that is going to be a breeding ground for bacteria. Hey Christy, welcome in. How you doing? Frydek, did you see him? Oh no, you can't. Can you see him? No, you can't. I have variegated Frydek, but I haven't listed them yet because they don't do cold shipping very well. But I have the variegated Frydeks I need to list. I'm gonna tease them because they're freaking gorgeous. Every time I look at one, it's like, ooh, that one wants to stay with Taylor. Ooh, that one wants to stay with Taylor. It's like, I think I'm going to have to keep one of these. They're variegated and velvet leaf, though, so they don't love the cold shipping. They don't love the cold shipping. So right now, probably around that $55 mark. But we'll see exactly when I list them. I might be able to manage a little cheaper. They're kind of getting big, though. I mean, and then look at that one. I mean, he's got 3 babies in there. So we'll see. We'll see when it gets a little closer. It's warm right now. Yeah, well, maybe if your area is warmer, send me a private message and we'll double check. But if I have to add a heat pack at all, they just don't work. They don't work well. As long as you're not in one of those colder areas, or in between us is a cold area. That's another thing with U.S. Mail. Since they lost their contract with UPS, they've got more delays in shipping. So we got to be a little more cautious with our shipping times and methods and all lately. Until they get a new contract with a distributor. You have an eye out on one already, Danny? You're eyeing one of the fried eggs? Like, yeah. They're beautiful plants. They're very sensitive, though. They are very sensitive. Do I have cuttings? I do, but I don't have any for sale. I guess I forget. Whatnot's a little bit different. I'm so used to TikTok exact. Give me exactly. Whatnot's a little bit different. So I don't have any rare cuttings. I have a lot of cuttings, but nothing rare or exotic, unfortunately. I have full plants, though, of rare and exotic. But I have a ton of cuttings. That was the next project I was going to play with. Whether we do it today or tomorrow, I'm not for sure, though. What time is it? We're at 10. Yeah, about 30 minutes. Maybe we'll do some today. Corms. I don't have any corms because I started them all. I gave away a ton of them. I did them as giveaways or do them in with orders last month. Month before last month, I don't know, a couple months ago maybe, and then I started the rest of them, so they're all sprouting and going already. Those are my pink princess alocasia or pink dragon or Morocco or whatever name you know them by. Same plant. Let me grab another seed tray. We'll do another tray here. Where'd Sasha go? She was in here hanging out. So this one's a little bit different. This one's just the cheapy, basic seed tray. Seed tray. Miss the ficus? Which ficus? Which ficus you looking at? Which ficus? We can check them out. You know what? I can show them all. I have a few different ficus options. So ficus ruby, burgundy. There's burgundy if you like the dark leaf, kind of a purplish tint to it there. That's the burgundy. And Audrey. We'll rip down the pothos while we grab them. Oh, and then I do have Shivrena, and I have a bigger burgundy. So let me show the Shivrena next. So that's the Audrey, if you like that green with the lighter vein. Welcome. How you doing? Feel like I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Shivrena, where art thou, Shivrena? Right here. Got 2 Shivrena left. So Shivrena, if you like that kind of minty look. That's the Shivrena 5-inch. 5-inch Shivrena. And you know what? I have one 8-inch Shivrena too. So it's an 8-inch Shivrena. I already got a trunk going. That's the Shivrina options. I don't have the 8-inch listed though. You know what? I have an 8-inch Burgundy too. I keep forgetting. And then a 6-inch Burgundy. Oh, I'm knocking over the Shivrina. I'll put you up here. You up there, and then we'll grab your buddy. Come here, buddy. So, 8-inch Burgundy. 8-inch, you got a nice trunk going. And then 6-inch Burgundy. Fuller, but smaller for sure. Price for the Shivrina, the 5-inch. Ooh. 5-inch. Let me see what I have it listed as. So I don't think I have that over there on Whatnot yet. So the 5-inch I've listed at, ooh, that's a little too cheap. Why is that so cheap? 26. 26 for the 5-inch. And then the 8-inch is 60. 8-inch is 60. I only do 65, but I can do it for 60. I've been trying not to come in because it's a risk of buying plants. Well, we haven't gotten anything new in a bit, so we're kind of doing a little clearance sale too. So so it's a little tempting sometimes. You like the 5-inch one? You want the 5-inch? All right. You know what? I'll add it real quick then. Let me see. Let me make sure I don't have it already listed. I don't think I do. Do I have any ficus listed? So I have the Burgundy root. I don't even have the Audrey listed. I'm slacking. Let me get a sticky note. Start listing the ones I need to put. That's okay. I'll forget later. I'll end up forgetting anyway. So, you want the 5-inch? Sure thing. Let me add it. I understand Taylor is in 2 winters. What does that mean? Is 100 in 2 winters? What are you talking, Lemmy? You talking? I'm too old for the slang. Do you happen to have any hanging plants? And not at the moment. Not any in hanging baskets. I have cascading plants, but they're still smaller. I normally do get hanging baskets, but currently I'm sold out. We'll be doing a restock next week though. So I was going to restock today, and I postponed it to next. Oh, 100% no damage. Okay, Lemmy, I get it now. Now, do you want me to go ahead and list the Shivrina, or are you going to hold out and buy them together later? Because you said the 5-inch, so this guy. This guy, right? All right, yeah, I'll put that one on right now. Here, we'll take a picture right now with it. Hold it. So, create quality listing. I have 2 of these, so I guess I can list 2. Take a photo. All right. Put you back up there so I don't drop you. I'll take you down for a second. You just hey, better safe than sorry. If you think your area is too cold, then we'll be here next month. We'll be here next month when it's warm back up. So ficus, Shivrina, Shivrina. Oh my, that's dyslexic. There's too many vowels in there. Shiv-Iana. I knew it didn't look right. We've got a 5-inch pot. 5-inch pot. Plant in 5-inch nursery pot. Got 2. We said 26. And that would be 2 pounds. Publish. All right. Pinned. I went ahead and pinned that Shivrina for you. What's the best time to repot plants? Awesome. Remember, if your area is frigid, if your temperatures are below 40, add that heat pack. If your temperature high, your high's below 40. If your high's below freezing, add the cold packing method. That way we ensure a quality arrival. How long do I keep my lights on for? About 12 to 13 hours. About 12 hours. You don't want to go more than 13 though, or you'll start seeing more sun stress then. The best time to repot plants, again, it depends on the maturity. I like to wait till, like, are we talking tropical plants? I like to wait till the roots start to come out the bottom or the top, and then, or if the plant itself's overgrowing the pot to where it's kind of like toppling over, or just overwhelming the pot, that's a good sign as well. So either or are good timings for repotting your tropical plants. But a lot of house plants like to be more confined. They don't like to be wet too long. So if you go too large of a pot, it retains that water because there's so much extra soil versus roots. Retains the water too long, you start having root issues. So do make sure you're letting your items dry out more in between waterings, especially if you're in a bigger pot. If you do up pot, I try to only go about an inch to an inch and a half larger when you do up pot. So I try to run them 12-hour cycles, but it kind of goes depending on my sleep schedule. It's like sometimes because I manually turn them on and off. I got these ones that were supposed to sync with Alexa, and Amazon had a crash last year, and I just never got it set up right. I could never get it working again. Gotta love perlite. Perlite. Oh, you gotta have some good perlite. Yes, some good drainage. I like orchid bark too. So perlite and orchid bark mix with even just a potting soil. If you're trying to go, if you're on TikTok, we have the Planted Planet listed. If you're trying to take the lazy way, it already comes ready mixed. It has a lot of the cocoa coir as well. Some high grade cocoa coir. My tricolor lost all its leaves. I don't know why I'm mad at me. Oh no! Oh no! Tag me. Send me a picture and tag me. I'll see if there's something I can suggest for it. The tricolors are a little more finicky, especially at the smaller size when they're flowering, especially. Because when they flower, they spend all that nutrients in the flower, and they only maintain a few leaves at the top, especially at the smaller size. Especially. I keep saying especially at the smaller size. They just don't have the roots to maintain a big flower, multiple flowers, and a lot of leaves. So you'll see them drop a lot of their lower leaves. Yeah, picked them. I got that. What did you autocorrect you? Oh, your picture. I read it right. I knew what you were talking about. The camo. That camo aglaonema is gorgeous. I love those camos, but yeah, they're a little more finicky, especially at the smaller size. All right, we got one more tray here. Let's do another. Waiting shipment. I gotta do all. Had it for over a year and now it's angry. Oh no. Was it for me? Did I have I had those a year? It wasn't for me then. So I don't think I've had mine for a year. What am I doing wrong? Oh, maybe that's the new shipment. Okay. Guess it is this one. I thought I already shipped that one though. Is this from today? I can't tell. TikTok's being weird. It's not loading right. It was from someone else. Okay. Karma got me, not buying from me. I mean, I didn't say it. That's too funny, though. What you getting? What am I getting? Oh, no. I was looking at my orders to see if I had any orders. We got one order in. we've had a slow ramp back up since I don't pay for advertising, and when you take a break from going live, it doesn't show you. It has trouble pairing, especially lately. I swear they took us off the algorithm because it's been a weird live experience lately. Oh, next inventory. What am I getting next inventory? Next week I'm going to be doing a manual restock. We're going to go to our local vendor and go pick and choose what looks good. I'll definitely be getting some ags and snake plants. So restock on my commons and uncommons, aglaonemas and snake plants. We'll see what kind of philodendron we can find too. But yeah, no, I'll fill out a lot of our good sellers, our best sellers that we're out of stock of. It's all about that quality, though. All about the quality. I see 20. It says 20 people in here. 20 people. Is it? I see 2 people chatting. Is it 18 bots? Let me know you're not a bot. Who's not a bot in here? Say I'm not a bot. Let me know. Let me know. Everyone's so quiet over here today. Thursdays are normally a little bit slower day, and I'm not doing anything exciting, so I understand. Beep bop beep beep boop boop. Right? I know, right? It's not a bot. Lemmy's not a bot. Yellow flame would be cool. The yellow flame philodendron. There, that one's a hard one to get. They're too pricey right now. They're just too pricey. That's like the Congo nuclear. It's just too expensive for what it is. Like it's not that pretty. Yellow flames better. I like better than the Congo nuclear though. Like it's literally a green Congo with a couple yellow spots on it. Yellow flame's pretty though. That one's quite expensive though. What am I doing? 110101101. Why do I? This pops in my head Bender from Futurama. From that, like, we're learning. What are we're learning? You're learning about gardening. See, I'm always very hands-on with my learning. It's like I like to make the mistakes myself too. So come learn from my experience and my mistakes. Yeah, but what I was told that the DNA changed due to nuclear radiation. That sounds like total BS, Lemmy. like, that sounds like BS. How much did they charge you for? It's like that. This one went to the moon. This one went to the moon. That sounds like BS, but I don't know. Maybe who knows? I mean, where would they're like where would nuclear radiation change? All mutations are okay. Radiation. Okay, Let me backtrack. Yes, radiation is a method to get unique plants. That's absolutely a method to Chernobyl, right? That's the only plant. Nuclear radiation. That's too specific. That's complete bullshit. Radiation, though, is a common tool used to try to force new variants out of seeds. So you get seeds, you radiate them. Most die. The ones that live hopefully have a gene mutation. When they grow up, they're a little bit different. It's such a hit and miss. Normally they use acids, um, radiation. Um, what other methods? The chemical way is the most common though, using chemicals. But radiation is one of those methods. It's just nuclear radiation. That's too specific. That's bullshit. That's total bullshit. I'll have to look into that though, because now that I'm talking bad about it, I see. That's something I went down a rabbit hole for when I was going to do tissue cultures, because in that tissue culture era, that kind of method, it would be an option to try to force out some sport variegations, some new variegations. I still plan on eventually setting up tissue culture soon. I think that's a way we can expand. Hydacorm in An MRI room. Go get an X-ray and bring all your corms. So I need 2 X-rays, please. Extra radiation. Yeah, that I don't think that's enough radiation, but yeah, that's kind of the idea though. That's such a minute amount. But yeah, chemical's the most common. Because most common to force out. Just you're denaturing the seed pretty much. Do you watch The Simpsons? I haven't in a while. I haven't in a while, but yeah, no, I've seen a lot of The Simpsons. My rose seeds did so good this year. You did roses from seed? Roses from seed take forever. They take forever. Roses, I liked roses. We did a batch of roses a couple years ago. Roses and fruit trees. Roses and fruit trees. When we first started all this, I did roses and fruit trees. Had a lot of her. I didn't sell a ton of them. And then we had that freak winter right after where it just everything got so cold. I ended up losing so many of them because I didn't have the setups and I didn't have the house to bring them in. That you use the fridge to cold snap them. You trick them. You trick them. Yeah, roses can be a little finicky, especially if you're a lot of people. Okay. A lot of the roses you get are grafts from so in our area. Okay, I don't know about all areas, but in our area, a lot of them are grafts because there's a certain variety of rose that's really hardy, and you get hardy, almost invasive roots and growth, but it doesn't flower. It flowers, but it really doesn't flower, and it's an ugly flower. So they'll graft the bottom of that onto whatever pretty flower rose you're trying to sell or want. That's a very popular method with those. Same idea with the citrus trees. So almost all citrus trees are grafts. Maples, most of the maples are grafts. What am I planting? I just started planting. What am I planting? Tomatoes. We're doing more tomatoes. Rio Somas. Ah, that one doesn't sound. It sounds familiar, but I can't picture it. I can't picture that one. There's so many roses. When I was working at the nursery, there's just so many options. So many options. I like the dwarf ones that come from Drift. Who's the Drift roses? The dwarf ones because you can bonsai them and they look like a little mini tree. Those are the ones that I kind of commonly get here as sell as houseplants too. You know, literally, you can bonsai those and they get that kind of that tree trunk, woody trunk, and they have mini roses, like miniature baby roses. So you get a really cool bonsai from that. Oh well. All right, so that's more Marglobe tomatoes. We'll just keep using these. Oh no, what happened? What happened? Oh, well, did we get a raid? Who raided us? Let's check it out. So I see a bunch of people jumping in. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing a 15% off sale. Pallet Pull USA. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. How you doing today? So we are doing houseplant sale, 15% off. You just have to use the code in the notes there. Save 15. Save 15. If y'all have any questions or want to see anything in the shop, let us know. We'll check it out. Look up the Rio Samba rose. Rio Samba. I know I've seen it. I just can't picture it. Can't picture it. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Raid. Hey Tootie. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? Rick, how are you? Thanks for popping in and saying hey, everybody. So Rio Samba. Let's check out what this Rio Samba rose looks like. If I have to find some. Ah, okay. That's not what I was thinking. I know I've seen the name because I redid the inventory for our nursery from scratch. It has. Let's show it. Can you guys see it? Can you even see it? Maybe. Got like a two-toner, a yellow and kind of peachy orangish, reddish. This one you can't see past the ring light. There you go. Maybe you can see now. You got 40-something rooted. Oh, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. You're going for a lot of them. Any low light indoor for the bedroom or bathroom. So, low light, I only recommend 2 types of plants for the low light. Sansevieria and ZZ plant. I'm sold out of ZZ. I do have Sansevieria, though. It's the only 2 I recommend low light. Now, if you have medium light, your options open up dramatically. But low light, and I only have the small ones at the moment, but I'll get a restock next week of the large, like 6-inch. So this one is Bonsell banded. You get that variegated banding and that hedgehog style of growth with that one. So that's Bonsell. And I have one other type. Where'd he go? Oh, actually, I have this one listed on Whatnot too. So that's a dwarf variety. This one kind of opens up more like a flower than upwards, like the counterparts. Dwarf variety, green and yellow. And then I have a rare variety of snake plant. You get that dark copper tone. Monstera Peru. Monstera Peru, I would say medium light. It can kind of do medium low light and be fine since it's got so much green chlorophyll, but medium light, I kind of tag that in the medium light. Only 2 will thrive. I'm trying to set everyone up to thrive, right? We don't want unhappy plants. So Sansevieria will thrive even with low light. Artificial light changes the game, though. So if you have artificial light or even just LED, strong LED, full spectrum especially, you can it opens up your options dramatically. But those are a rare variety. Copper tone, you get like a rusty dark tone. Copper tone. So those are the 3 Sansevierias I have currently. Now you get like ficus or kind of medium low light tolerant. Ags can kind of get away with that, but you start losing some of that vibrancy with the colors. No, we don't push. Uh-oh. What did I miss, Lemmy? What do we not have? Snake plants are great. They are the good ones. They're easy. Can you see the white wizard? Absolutely. So white wizards. That one would be my next one. That guy would be the next one. And then I have one over there too that'd probably be next. I thought I only had one good one left. I have a couple that are growing out. That one unrooted himself, so I need to take care of that. I'll take care of that. That one unrooted himself. Like they're getting crazy like that. That's just so ridiculous size. He's overgrown the pot. He really needs to go in a 6-inch, so I might propagate a couple of those down or up pot them soon. That's the white wizards. Only I think I only have 2 listed right now. Lord of the Rings, what? LOTR is Lord of the Rings, right? I hid my Peru in the bathroom corner near a window covered by a huge mulberry tree. So now, okay, the medium light plants, there's a whole list of them. They'll last a long time in low light before they start to diminish, but they slowly diminish. They'll slowly get worse and worse and worse and drop more leaves than they grow, or the new growth won't quite finish and it kind of blackens out or yellows out before it finishes or doesn't open. But yeah, it'll survive a long time in low light. Do I have Macaulay's? I have one last Macaulay's at the moment. Last Macaulay's 4-inch at the moment. So Macaulay's finale right there. You get the reddish with the new growth, the darker leaf with the mature leaves. Those white knights are awesome. He burned everywhere else. Oh, really? Oh, the Peru burned? Really? I see, I have them in highlight. They do fine in highlight. They love highlight. Philodendron in general love highlight. So that's the Macaulay's. Now, if you like Macaulay's, you might like Red Sun Philodendron. Do I have Whalefin? I'm sold out. I sold my last one this last weekend, but I'll most likely will get a restock next week. I'm aiming for Tuesday for my restock next week. So check back next week. So that's Sun Red, Red Sun, and then I have Red Heart. Red Heart has a different growth pattern, more open, wider leaves than the narrow, slender leaves. Maybe yours is just weird. It might just be acclimated to lower light. Might be used to it to where it's just more sensitive. But if it's doing good, yeah, it's like don't make it mad, don't question it. But in my experience, it slowly diminishes in low light. Is the red sun similar to red Congo? Yes. Red Congo. It's a different leaf color though. So the whereas the red Congo, you kind of keep that darker tone, more like the Macaulay's. These here, when they green out, you get like when they're done, new growth. Yes, you get the red, but it's a little bit lighter of a green. The red Congo, little darker. Same leaf shape, same idea, same care. A little bit different color with the new growth, a little bit different color with the mature leaf. My daughter came to visit. Now I'm 14 plants down. They took a whole carload of plants. That's hilarious. Well, when you need to replace some, let me know, Donna. We got you. We got you here. That's hilarious. 14 plants. She just shopping. She got a little shopping cart filling it up. I sold my last black cardinal a couple weeks ago. I'm looking to get a restock though, but right now I am out of black cardinal. But we do get that one occasionally. So what was these? These were Marglobe, right? Marglobe. Where's my Sharpie? Well, thank you, Garden, for the gift. Appreciate it. We're up to 37 daily heartbeats. 37. We're climbing back up since our break. We're gonna get back. What was our record? I think we got to 105. I think 105 was our record. Tomato Marglobe. So that's gonna be here. Well, we'll just do more. I can always get more picks. I hid my ties in my elbow. I did hide them. He's like, finally, you can come out of the closet, guys. Like, she's gone. It's safe. Like, that's too funny. Which ones were her favorite out of the bunch? What was her favorite that she nabbed? What's the first one she went to? All right, next. I got to fill this tray, so I got plenty of room now. So we did tomatoes. We did the bell peppers. Let's do broccoli. No, because I have tomatoes here. Everything else is going to be on the lettuce care. I guess eggplant. I don't want eggplant, though. I don't want to do eggplant. We'll do both. They were like, Mom, where's those green and white ones? Oh, she even asked. Yes, she knew you were holding out on her. Oh, that's hilarious. She knew you were holding out. That's too funny. It's like, you had some white ones. What happened to those? It's like, oh, you mean you need to go to my plant wagon and see their amazing Tycons that they have available. You need to check them out. They even ship it to your door. That's right. The crumbs are for me. Those kinds are for me. Mom, where's the expensive one you need to sell a kidney to find? It's like, as long as it's your kidney. You have two of them for a reason. Like, now speaking of though, we do have those. We do have those. It doesn't even cost a whole kidney. It's just like a half a kidney. With the coupon too, it's even cheaper. We got the coupons going. Got the coupons. You don't love a coupon. Oh, you know what? I've got more seeds over there that I wanted to plant. More peppers. I'll do those next. I'll do a whole nother row of these. She took 3 swish. I was like, hey, doubles are bad, so 3 is a no. 3? She really liked the Swiss cheese then? So 3 of the same? Really? It's like, I want to take them all. I don't want. They'll get lonely. Swiss cheese is a good plant. I mean, I'm a little biased because that's literally the plant that started it all here on TikTok. Like, that started us on TikTok over a year and a half ago. We started with Swiss cheese starts. Swiss cheese propagations. We sold out that first month and started bringing in a whole catalog after that. It's like I haven't done a grow since then either. How many Brussels sprouts, eggplants? I don't need this many eggplants. We got way too many eggplants. I guess I could just not plant them all. It feels weird not planting them all, though. Leftover seeds. I guess I could just leave them. I'll leave the leftovers. I don't need 5 trays of eggplant. So what you're saying is you need a lot of retail therapy to heal. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. Still have some mints available. I don't have mint Adansonii left, but I have mint deliciosa. Mint deliciosa. I still have Thai Constellations. Still have Thai Constellation and mint deliciosa. I have the babies too. They're in the water though. They just got watered. We got the babies. Let me show you these mints though. I'm running low. There's not a ton of them left, but those are the remainers. Look at that new leaf coming out. It's such a light tone. That's going to have so much light tone to it, light color. But these are the mint deliciosas. So mint deliciosa here. So I have them listed at a little over 200, but then the coupon, or about 200 plus the coupon. Let me know if they're not on TikTok or they're not on Whatnot. I might not have put them on Whatnot yet. If so, I'll put them on tomorrow or tonight. And then I can't forget the Burrow Marks Flame. Burrow Marks Flames are getting big. I can't wait till they finish straight. I had some showing grooves on my other tray where they're getting really big leaves and they're starting to get the veins protruding. So it's a sign that right before they finish straight. So hopefully another couple leaves we'll see some splitting. Are your mints large form or Borgiana? As far as I know, mint is all large form. As far as I know, I might be wrong on that, but I believe mint is all large form, only large form. Albo and Aria or Aurora or are the small form ones. And even then, they get large, but they have to get a ton of light. Same with Tycon, though. It needs a ton of light to get large. The whole small form, large form is kind of a split topic in the plant world, too. It's like not an exact science and not official that there's a difference. Alright, what were we doing these? We did eggplant. Long purple eggplant. Long purple eggplant. Remember, if there's anything y'all want to see on the shop, let me know. Anything you see on the shop's fair game, let me know. We'll take a closer peek at it. I was probably mixing up the mint and Aria. Yeah, I think so. As far as I know, mint are all. I mean, who knows? Maybe there's a new one. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Welcome in. We're propagating, we're planting seeds today. Planting some seeds, some veggies. A little early, so don't judge me. Planting some veggies, though. So, eggplant. Long purple eggplant. I can't say I've ever had an eggplant, though. Gotta grow that growth. I was debating whether I had the resources and space to do a batch to sell coming up to farmers market, but we got a couple more months before farmers market starts, so it's like I still have some time to figure that out. But I wanted to do some to bring to the market. I really want to do the fruit trees again, but now I'm finding them potted. I did bare root fruit trees a couple years ago. It's like now I'm finding them potted for the same size, so I'll probably just bring the already pre-potted ones because that was so much work potting them up last time. And then, like I said, we got that freak freeze here in Texas, and I lost half my inventory, so I was a little salty about that. And the roses, I did bare root roses last time. I don't think I'll do roses this year, but maybe next. We're starting to, definitely going to start bringing in more outdoor plants, especially if we can get things rolling again. If they take away TikTok, who knows? But we'll adjust. We'll adjust. We got the website up. I haven't loaded it with the inventory yet, but we got it up and ready. We got Whatnot as a backup. Whatnot's a lot slower, but it's a backup. Can't imagine why you'd something about losing half your stock, right? It took so much work potting those up. So much work. So much dirt. Oh my gosh, so much dirt. So much dirt. And I kind of put them in, I think I did 5-gallon buckets, and then some in 10 and a couple in 15s. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going through the dirt so quick. I think I spent more on dirt than I did the bare root items. Alright, so we got eggplant. I'm wondering on that. I have artichoke and squash, cucumber, tomatoes, radish. Started from seeds. You started yours too already? My local fish store has had his roof fall off. What? What? His roof fell off? I wouldn't be paying rent anymore then. Like, there's a stipulation in the contract. It's got to be livable or usable. Do I have any McDowell's leaves? No, not at the moment. The McDowell. I have a Macaulay's. Only one Macaulay's finale currently, but I do have Macaulay's, but not McDowell. McDowell's a whole different plant, but the Mick, the Mick. This sounds the same. He was very happy. Yeah, super happy. I like. How do you have, it just completely shuts you down. There's not even a workaround. You can't make it work. That's something you can't really work around at all. Okay, I'm gonna finish this tray with the jalapenos I've got from a jalapeno. He lost several thousand in fish. It rotted from the leak. Jeesh. And they've been reporting it too. That's you just get out. Break your contract, take your insurance claim. Hopefully he had insurance. Hopefully they had insurance. So I've got a row and a half. We'll just use the pepper I have. All right. So I salvaged the core and seeds of some peppers I used while cooking. So it's like we're gonna use some green. It's a bell pepper, and I think they're both bell peppers of some sort. Don't know what type though. We're still building a house on 13 acres. That'd be nice. Be nice. I always thought about maybe getting a little bit of land and trying that route. I just don't have the money. The next purchase, if I purchase anything, we're going to try to do a retail location for the shop. Because right now we're just kind of doing it from our personal properties, but I wouldn't mind getting a retail location. But the idea of getting a retail location, I want enough to do full outdoor plants too, because that's where local money is, especially in our area. Everyone does landscaping and everything, so do a few weird peppers like Ghost, California Reaper. Insurance wouldn't cover the live ad. What? They should. It's inventory. They should. That should totally be covered, unless he like really skipped out on the insurance. That should be covered if it's inventory. They might not cover the full value for sure, no, but should have some. That's insane though. That's a lot of loss. Because then you completely reset and you're like, do I even want us to restart and try again? You know, like it's just discouraging on top of everything. This gave me a lot of seeds. Watch them be inert or watch them not even take. They're sterile. Oh no, I'm putting the seeds where I have the tomatoes. Oh no, the wrong side. Let's do this side. Do I have enough dirt? Nah, I might have enough dirt for another tray. I need to go get more dirt. Need more dirt. I think tomorrow I'll do my propagations. I have a ton of propagations. Extra. You get extra, you get extra. You get extra. Still have a ton. That's the thing, is like try to salvage all the seeds and all from the stuff I eat too. Howdy, any Shangri-La Pothos? No, I haven't in a minute actually. Shangri-La, I might be able to get my hands on next month when I do my rare and exotic restock if they have it available. But normally the vendor I'm going to next week to restock doesn't have it. They might, fingers crossed they might, but check back next week. Check back next week and I'll have a restock at least. Yeah, currently only Pothos I have are Enjoy and Neon. Can you do free shipping? I've seen sellers do it, but not often. I can, but not while I have a sale. I have a 20% off sale currently, so that's the incentive right now. But this weekend's going to be 15% off. Whatnot's 15% off. 15% off everything. But yeah, this whole weekend we're gonna have to keep the sale going all weekend. All weekend, our clearance sale. Pothos hate you. You're an over lover then. If you're having trouble with pothos, you're giving them too much love. You need to let them dry out. Don't overwater. Don't overwater. Let them dry out in between waterings, and then drown them, and then let them dry out again, and then drown them. So let's top this off. We'll label these, and then we'll be done with this tray. The rest of the Epiprenum family I do fine with, but pothos is a no-go. Pothos. Yeah, I mean, that's... Yeah, so you do well with the Penatoma varieties, but not the regulars? Epiprenum have quite a variety of expansive branching. I might have a skeleton key left, too. But I think they're small. I think they need to be reset. Or grown out more. Is it a coupon? How do you get it? So in the show notes is the code. I believe in the wallet you just type save 15, and it should apply to your wallet either way. And it's good through this weekend. Good all weekend. And that's 15% off the whole catalog. By this weekend, I'll be adding more pottery. I have pottery to add still, but TikTok has the pottery currently. I would still have about 10 more items to add pottery there, but. Is that the tray you have pinned or just one similar? This one's different. This one's different. This is just the cheapy regular one. The one I have pinned are these. They come with the domes and the lights and they come with all you need. I'm going to try not to pull off the other. And so water tray, actual seed tray, and then the dome with the lights. And then you have these little vents you can open and close. So that's the one that had pinned. If it's still pinned. I don't know if I've moved it or not. I'm bad about pinning lately. Since I dual stream, it's just totally slips my mind pinning. Hey, Junior, how you been? How are you? Yeah, this is just an old cheapy tray that I had left over from my last harvest, my last grow. I have a lot of these trays, but they're super flimsy. I don't have the water tray, so I'll probably have to use my water trays that I use for my tropical plants. Is the code one-time use? I don't know. I don't think so. But it's only good through this weekend, so I think you can use it multiple times, but only this weekend. Only through Sunday. Sunday. All right, we're done with this tray. We'll go put him with his friends. I didn't label the random peppers. Mystery pepper. And the mystery peppers. Where are these? Alright. So I'm going to put these with his friend over here. Oh, there we go. Got an empty shelf right there for him. I'll end up moving them over and putting... I have the lights there, so I don't need these. I'll put the heat pad over there with them, though. Weird Eye. Do great with the philodendron begonia I touch, though. Begonias are a pain. Philodendron are easy, though. You're overwatering. That's the only thing I can think of if you're having trouble with philodendron. Begonias, though, they like to stay wet. They like a little bit of moisture. I struggle with some begonias. Begonias are kind of finicky. Sometimes they like higher humidity. Sometimes they're fine and natural. Sometimes they don't like to dry out. They like ever so slightly damp in between waterings, but if it's too damp, then you got back mold build up, and you got to fight off that or other fungus. Do you guys sell wholesale or have rare plants? Yes, we do. We don't do wholesale, but we do rares. We do rares and exotics. We're just all retail right now. Just retail at the moment. I'd like to eventually get into the wholesale side, but we're still trying to develop land and figure out what our next route is for that. Right now, we're just working from our personal properties, though. So next step, though. I was hoping to start it at the beginning of the year, but the whole TikTok coming to end, and then maybe not, and then maybe, it's just kind of put a delay and a pause on everything. Do y'all get plants from wholesalers? I do have trusted vendors. I bring them in. Yes. You know, we've been in the plant industry for I can't even really say because I grew up as a child. My mom's got 25 plus years though, and it's me and my mom that run the business here. Just a small family business. 2 begonias are doing well so far. Angel wing, no growth in months. No growth in months. Angel. Okay, we're kind of in the dormant season where they slow the growth, but in months, that seems like maybe it's not enough light. It's scary because I knew a greenhouse who had mealy infested plants. Yeah, it gets crazy. Yeah. I'm OCD as can be when it comes to pests. Well, I like to hand select and I inspect. I'm a little OCD about it. Pests aren't life or death either, but like still, I'd rather not risk it. Not risk it. Do I want to plant anymore? Or are we at it's almost 11. It's almost 11. I guess we can go ahead and call it a night here in a minute. How much was that tray and dome? They're not in the shop. Goody. That one's a TikTok exclusive. The one with the tray and lights and all. It's on TikTok only at the moment. It's listed at 28 and change at the moment though. So if you need the link to TikTok, I can give you the link. Send me a private message. I'll give you the link to those over there. But we originated from TikTok Shop. We launched a little over a year and a half on TikTok exclusively, and then now we're starting to branch out as they threaten to take it away. Oh, no one new can download it, Lemmy. Oh, that's right. Send me a message though, and I can find you the Amazon link. It's on Amazon too. I don't know what is listed there for, but it's probably comparable. Normally, it's quite comparable. I forget. No one can download it now. That's why we can't. I'm even more worried because it starts glitching or we have some errors or something. There's no update. There's no updates coming. No way to update it to fix any glitches. So that's another reason we're working on our backup. We're over here on Whatnot too. We're dual streaming. And on Whatnot, we stream to YouTube. Do I have any black elbow monster? What? Black elbow? Don't make me Google. I've never heard of a black elbow. It sounds like something I need, though. Oh, that's fake. That's fake as can be. Black Monstera, that's fake as can be. That would be wicked, though. That would be wicked. A black. It's fake. That's a fake. It's fake. It's fake. That's not real. You don't get black leaves. They spray painted that sucker. They spray painted that. That's fake. Yeah, there's no black elbow. If there is, I would have one. That would be really cool, though. Black is like an impossible color in plants. It's just so hard. Like it's so hard. There's almost like no true black in plants. It's just really, really dark green. It worked for you. The coupon save 15, right? Yes, save 15. But if you already have TikTok, let me know. You glad you didn't buy it? Well, me too. Cause it's like the ones that they're selling albo seeds. It's like, well, albos don't come from seed, so that's a scam. Don't fall for that. It's like you see that all the time. Black roses selling seeds to black roses or blue roses. There's no blue roses. There's some very close, but there's no blue roses. There's no black roses. Those are fake. They're scammers. Selling seeds to an albo monstera. They only come from props, and even then, they don't come from seed. They'll get a green one. If you plant the seed of an albo monstera, you're getting a green monstera. It was $34. Yeah, that's that right there is your you had the right intuition, the right gut feeling. It's like, that's too cheap. That sounds too cheap. Now there's black cardinal, philodendron, which gets dark leaves and a little bit of a black looking outline, but not black, not true black. Even the parts are Kokor, Bea, and fine perlite for begonia topwater. Where did I miss the first part of that? What's a good plant to get if you're a plant killer? Are you an overwaterer like a lot of us? I that was my personal problem when I got into houseplants is overloving, giving them too much attention, watering them too often, not letting them dry out in between waterings. Overwatering is the biggest culprit for plant demise. If you're an underwater, there's certain sections for you too. Like underwaters, if you're a busy person and don't always remember to water, cactus, succulents, love you, great, absolutely great. A ficus, not certain ficus elasticas, great, super hardy, won't upset. You get too upset if you forget them for a few extra days or a week. Philodendron kind of in the middle there. My favorite category is philodendron. If you're an overwaterer though, you need to lean towards more peace lily. You've got a lot of terrarium plants that keep that moisture, that begonia style of plant too. Brown tips, I think I might be underwatering. Brown tips can normally mean too low of humidity, or it can mean you've gone too long in between waterings. But most plants like to dry out somewhat in between waterings. If the succulents get dry edges, does it need more sun or water? Dry edges. Dry edges. Are you meaning like they're losing like leaves, like their little leaves are starting to brown out and die on you? Because that sounds like maybe underwatering. If they're starting to yellow and mush on you, it's too much water or not enough light. Brown tips, but it was fine. Now there's certain ones that kind of brown out, but normally on the trunk. The trunk kind of gets more of a woody look as it matures on like jades and some other succulents. But on the leaves themselves, if they're browning, that's normally a problem. It's normally an issue. Underwatering, most likely. Too much sun, possibly, but they can take a lot of light. They can take morning light, morning sun, direct sun, morning or late evening. Avoid that kind of 10 to 4 where it's a little too harsh. But yeah, normally if you underwater though with the succulents, do I have any to show? I don't have any succulents right now. I have the only ones I have are the cactus style, which don't really count. The normally you'll lose leaves, like the whole leaf will kind of shrivel up and get hard and crispy on you. I was scared to water. Yeah, that's better. That's good though. That's good. It's because if you overwater once, the whole thing turns to mush on you. Like underwatering a little bit, okay, you lose a leaf here and there, but overwatering, you lose the whole plant. So yeah, I always lean towards underwatering. For all my plants, I try to lean towards underwatering because most are more drought tolerant than drowning tolerant. I forgot I have a promote. Oops, I'm throwing my chair. Oh, it expires in 2 days. Okay, I'll use that tomorrow then. I'll use the promote tomorrow. $25 promote coupon, I forgot. Is it showing the rewards program finally? I think I set it up. I don't know if I set it up right, but I think I set something up in rewards and whatnot. If you guys ever become a wholesaler, please tell me. I'd love to order plants from you. What do you have in mind? You have like trying to fill out a bunch? Or do you have a nursery you're working with? That's kind of where I see the next goal, but we'll see. We'll see. It's step by step. We kind of have to go with the flow because everything's changing. You want to have your own plant shop someday? Oh yeah, yeah. It is such a hard market, especially going right now because retail is such a high price point, and then competition wise, it's a physical retail center is so hard right now competing. That's why we were looking at properties. Price range is hard because our area is really expensive, but we were looking at properties and kind of planning on, okay, we gotta include outdoor and indoor, because you can't narrow yourself when you're doing local. Doing just tropical plants, if you can get something small and cheap, okay, that's great, but you just don't really pull enough um, foot traffic, kind of, unless you're kind of. I mean, some areas it'll work, but it's a hard industry to compete in right now. Have a good aesthetic shop and something different, not the same as other shops. Yeah, my thought was like, I wish I could find like a local coffee shop or something to partner with, and we'll just bring in and fill out racks and keep racks maintained there or something. That way, you're getting that foot traffic naturally from coffee drinkers or smoothie place. You know, something else like nail salon, something else that would bring in foot traffic regularly, and then not nail salon because no one wants to go get their nails done and get them dirty. Like that wouldn't work. But like, so that kind of idea, something mixed would I feel like partnership might be our next step for the retail side. And then of course landscaping. I wouldn't mind dipping my toe into that. I thought I would already start that, but this kind of took over, and then prioritized. Rather go for some coffee than go to Starbucks. Yeah, no, especially right now. Everyone's hating on Starbucks right now. The $17 cup of coffee is just not doing it for everybody. I was never a huge fan of that though. Like, yeah, the Starbucks tastes great, but not for that price. Like, not for that price. Definitely not for that price. And the workers have been rude. That's the experience now. That's the ambiance of Starbucks is bougie. They gotta act bougie and belittle you as you order your coffee. I go in there and I was like, I don't know what I want, and then I feel like I panic and then order the same thing I always get. It's like because I'm worried they're gonna judge me. Some high school kid behind the counter judging me about looking at the cops. Just order already. Your own espresso machine and your own syrups. Yeah, open your own. Open your own. We do farmers markets with our plants here. Is like that something like that works just about anything. You can find a local farmers market or something to Dutch Bros, but the ones in Texas are so bad. Dutch Bros. I don't think I've ever. I'm not huge on coffee, so I don't really try a lot of them. To me, the McDonald's coffee tastes fine. It's the cheapest. The McDonald's coffee's not that bad. The workers are rude. It's like that one restaurant you go to and they write on your hat angry slurs and mean things, and they abuse you during during your sit down meal. Then you tip them after. Like, yeah, that's just not my thing. It's not my thing. Now, when speaking of that, you talk about plant shops. A lot of plant shops are like that. You go in and half the time they don't have a clue, like because it's normally a worker who doesn't have a clue what plant you're asking or any details on how to care for it or more or less the name of it. And then they kind of belittle you in the process. Like plant shops are normally a negative experience in my interaction with them. Coffee dates every Saturday. Ooh. At Starbucks. At Starbucks. Gotta get that Starbucks. That's not bad though. That's a tradition. That's kind of more carving out time for family. That's a big thing. Dutch Bros usually. The Dutch Bros. I have to try this Dutch Bros. The only other one I know is Dunkin', and it's like to me that's a donut shop. Dutch Bros though. I haven't. I think I've heard the name, but I've never seen one locally. All right, guys. 11 o'clock. almost 11 o'clock. I guess it's a good stopping point for the night. We're going to be live again tomorrow. We'll be live again tomorrow. So if you're bored, come hang out. Keep me company. I think I have it set at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. You can register on my profile if you want to get notified when we go online. We'll have the same sale going through the weekend. So don't fret if you missed out today. If you want to hang out tomorrow, check out a certain plant. You can make requests. We'll bring it up. I might even, tomorrow I'll do an auction to end the live. And Saturday I'll do an auction to end the live as well on Whatnot exclusively. So if you haven't gotten the Whatnot link yet, let me know. Let me know. It's in my bio if you need it. It's in my bio. But if you follow the link for new users, you get a $15 coupon for your first purchase. Pretty much a free plant over there. But we'll do that Whatnot auction. I do $1. It starts at $1. And I'll do, kind of depending how many viewers we have, 1, 2, or 3 to end our live Friday. And I'll probably do the same thing Saturday. So we'll have quite a few opportunities to snag a hell of a deal on some rare plants or uncommon plants here. Energy's amazing. I love the live. Well, thank you. Thanks for hanging out, keeping me company. If not, it's just me talking to the plants and I get weird looks. Like, Lemmy's here to keep me company, though, too. I went to order something for a friend at Starbucks and was decoding what I wanted, and they got attitude. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like, and then heaven forbid you ask for it custom, and you get the glares and the sigh, and it's like, oh, well, you want custom? The only time I ever went to Starbucks, I'd order through the app. So it's like I walk in, grab it off the table, and leave. I don't have to interact with any of them. It's like I'm not antisocial. I just don't like people. The workers are just mad that they have to work at Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks pays okay at least. It's not like some of these other places that it's like, oh, I know why they're mad. It's like $7.25 minimum wage here in Texas. Yeah, I know why they're mad. All are everywhere. $7.25. It's just so appalling. How are you supposed to live off that? When will I get more Hoya Hindu 6-inch? I have the 4-inch. If I see a 6-inch next week, I'll try to grab one. But most likely another month or so. But if I see them available, I'll go ahead and grab one though. I'm doing my restock most likely on Tuesday. But thank you, everyone. If you joined in late, I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you. I'm Taylor. This is My Plant Wagon. We're a small family business based out of Rockwall, Texas, shipping houseplants directly to your doorstep. We've got our weekend clearance sale going all weekend. So if you are free tomorrow or Saturday, and I think I even scheduled Sunday, we might just do all weekend just to really push it. Come hang out with us, keep us company, ask questions, or if you want to just show off your plants, we have a Discord chat. You can come hang out when we're offline as well. Just send me a message or me or Lemmy, a private message. We'll get you the link to Discord. As well with Whatnot. Whatnot's our backup app. We're dual streaming TikTok and Whatnot. If you are a new user and you use our referral code to go to Whatnot, you get a $15 coupon off your first purchase. So let me know if you need that. It's in my bio. The link for that one's in my bio. But thank you, everyone, for all the support. Couldn't do any of this without you guys. Thank you, and I will see all of y'all tomorrow. If you need the reminder, you can register on my profile, and you can get register for the live, and it gives you reminders when we go online. But thank you again, everyone, and I'll see all of you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Should we do a raid on... Let's do a raid over on Whatnot. Who we raiding? Who we going to raid? Who you going to call? Ghostbusters. All right, let's go do a raid. Create a raid. We want someone in the plant. Oh, here we go. Here's a plant person. Plants. There we go. Let's go check out Smith.